Nicole here. I just wanted to come and give you a few tips on organizing. The seasons are changing, and usually around this time we start changing decor out or our closets with our wardrobe. Those things, our bedding, all those things, and then we have to find places to put them. So I thought it would be a good idea just to come and give you a few tips. In my former life, I was a visual merchandiser. And so we were always told to tell a story. Well, you could do the same thing with your home. And so I just want to give you a couple tips on how to merchandise or organize your home. So one of the first tips is to pick a space. There's no way you're going to be able to um, organize more than one space in your allotted time. So pick a designated space that you want to organize and start there. Stick with that space. Don't just start it and do a few things here and then move on to the kitchen or move on to this linen closet. Pick that space, finish that space, and then you can move on. Um, Another thing that really helps is finding inspiration. You can go on Pinterest, Instagram, um, just or Google what you're looking for, and something will come up. And then you just take that as your inspiration, and you can model your space after that picture or whatever inspiration that you were able to find. Um, you have to plan. You have to answer the questions like, what about this space isn't functional? What pieces or items are going to continue to work in this space? Once you answer those questions, then you have a place to start. Um, you don't want to take things away that were functional. You don't want to leave things that aren't functional, because if you do, then you just wasted your time because it's still not going to work for your space. You also want to set a time. So you want to have an allotted time. Say that I'm going to merchandise my pantry. I'm going to give myself 30 minutes. In real life, I may have 30 minutes. I may not. Pre-mommy life, I probably did have 30 minutes to give. But I now have a 13-month-old, and if I don't do things while he's asleep, it won't get done. So if you give yourself an allotted time and you do what you're going to do during it, it will make you feel accomplished, like you actually did what you needed to do. So setting the time is key. And then the last one is visibility, accessibility, and flexibility. So these rules are key in organization. They help when you're choosing like the right shelving and containers. And you want to do that with the visibility because you want to have containers where you can actually see what's in there. And then you want it to be accessible. So you're going to put the things that you use more on a shelf where you can actually get to it quicker. Things that you don't really use as much, you would put at the top or top shelf. And then you want it to be flexible. So you want your storage space to actually be able to adapt to your needs. So you may have a really high shelf and you have all these things on it. You have it organized how you want, but then life changes, or you have an animal, you got a new pet, you have a new baby, and you need to switch your space out. You want your shelving and your the organization tools that you're using, like containers, to be able to be flexible and that you can switch them out. Okay. And so, yeah, so that's going to be it for our few tips. If you have any questions, you can always DM me. And also, you can always go on my blog, The Table Book, and get more tips. Thanks.